suddenly realized. At just over 70, I would be waiting for death in loneliness. I live alone in a 200 square meter villa, and the only thing keeping me company is the sound from the TV every morning when I wake up. It feels like there's a voice in my ear telling me, go back to sleep. There's nothing to do when you get up anyway. Today is no different from yesterday, but I still struggle to climb out of bed. Then I cook in the kitchen by myself and eat bland food alone at the table. Every day after breakfast, I swallow more than a dozen pills at once. I can't even remember what each one is for anymore. Before going out, I skillfully stick a few patches on my waist so my back won't hurt so much. Besides the library, the place I go most is the community hospital. One day I suddenly asked the doctor. I said I always feel like there's a group of people talking to me at home. Is this a sign of dementia? The doctor looked at me and asked meaningfully, isn't it nice to have someone to talk to? After leaving the hospital, the group of people I talked about appeared again. They quietly followed behind me and escorted me all the way home. They wore the same clothes as me and spoke the same thoughts that were in my head. I was getting more and more tired of my lonely routine. I desperately wanted to change it, but they told me in the days ahead they would walk with me. Then the three of them pulled out instruments and started playing cheerful music. The music kept echoing in my head. I slowly got lost in it and danced to the happy rhythm. The next morning when I woke up, that lazy voice came right on time like an alarm clock. Go back to sleep. There's nothing to do when you get up anyway. Today is no different from yesterday. When I forced myself to get up, the voice disappeared. Today I plan to go to the library to kill time. Walking through the empty alley, the three quietly hid in the corners. They were like guards secretly protecting me, and like little friends playing hide and seek. Seeing my loneliness, the lady at the library invited me to join the community dance group, but I wasn't interested, so I politely turned her down. Then I picked up an encyclopedia about animals, flipping through it and taking notes. But I suddenly noticed a child across from me staring at me strangely. Only then did I realize I was sitting in the kids section, but I didn't feel embarrassed. Instead, I gave a friendly smile while making dinner that night. The three stayed with me making rice balls and told me going to the dance group might be nice. Maybe I'd even meet a handsome old man. Just then I saw a cockroach in the corner. When I was young, cockroaches would make me scream in fear. But back then I had a husband to rely on. Now I can only rely on myself. Even the three who were just joking ran away scared, without anyone's help. I actually realized my own strength more clearly. Cockroaches aren't that scary after all. While eating dinner at night, I suddenly saw my grandmother who had passed away sitting next to me. I pinched the loose skin on the back of her hand like I did as a child. She looked at me with loving eyes and told the young me, everyone grows old like this. Back then, I looked thoughtfully at my own small hands. In the blink of an eye, my skin was now full of wrinkles. I had become just like my grandmother. Deep down, I knew clearly, whether it was the three people or my grandmother, they were just my imagination and hallucinations when I felt lonely. The road ahead is long. In the end, I still have to face it alone.